What is up, y'all boys and girls? Day 18 of the reset. Like I said, we're sitting in the room today so that the mic can hear me until we get those new mics, which it might be a little over 3 days, but I don't think it's a bad thing that we're back talking to the camera. I think it's gonna be cool to look back in the journey, you know, seeing the bumps in the road and just kind of how we pushed through. Day 18 going towards day 60. I have a little bit of a different video idea today. Not too different, but you know, I had someone in the comments kind of ask me a question about a week ago, and I told him I would go into it after I got done with a couple of topics that I wanted to do. So I was thinking today might be the perfect opportunity to get into it and, you know, spread my wisdom that I have on the topic and give a little bit of ideas that could help people get to where they want to go. But this comment was about me specifically and kind of my build, because he recognized that we might have had the same build. So he was just asking for some tips or just anything that could help him work on his build. But I promise I'm not gonna make this video all about, you know, you gotta hit 10 sets of incline bench press, and no, I'm just gonna give general tips and kind of where my mind was when I was building my body. So this comment was actually from early. I screenshotted it so I didn't forget. But he said, yo bro, can you make a video about your gym progression and like how you got to where you are? Cause I feel like we got the same build-ish, but I'm just hella skinny and younger. And that is exactly how I started in 8th grade, getting into football for the first time. I know we were going to high school, so they would have us weight train with them before the season to kind of get us in shape, you know, like normal stuff if you ever did sports. That being said, you know, I got in, I was a little confused. I've never done weights before and I didn't expect to be doing weights. So anyways, you know, we get the little 8th grade rack everyone's sharing because they're teaching us how to properly lift weights. And you know, they're teaching us how to lift and stuff, and then it gets to my turn. We're working on the bench press. Only the bar, they wouldn't let us throw any weight on, thankfully. But you know, I got under that bar 45 pounds, and you know, as soon as I lifted up, that shit dropped to my chest and they had to instantly grab it and damn near save me. You know, so that was my first shock to, one, I'm skinny and I'm weak, and especially with my mindset, if I want to go play football and actually do something in football, you know, there's gonna be bigger people than me and I'm gonna have to kind of stand up for myself. And at the same time, I didn't really care about being skinny, but I knew I wanted to be big. Like, I wanted to be fit, I wanted to be lean. So that's why when I heard that comment, I wanted to write down an idea or a mindset that really got me to where I wanted to be. So after that, I just kind of set a goal for myself. You know, looking at all the seniors around me who were fit and just moving weight, I'm like, okay, I'm not even a freshman yet. So it's not like I can let this shit destroy me. It's just a big wake-up call. Like, I was like, damn, like just really accepting what I had just learned of like, dang, like I gotta get myself there, but I have time. You know, these seniors have been doing this shit. I'm not even a freshman. So, you know, I just gotta keep going at it, making my muscles sore and letting them rebuild. And then at the same time, that's when I started learning about really how the muscles work, and that you gotta break them down and then you gotta replenish your body so that the muscles can build back stronger. So I was like, okay, I was really big into science in school, so it all just made sense. And I was like, okay, so this is possible. It's gonna take consistency to get to where I want, but you know, it's all up to me. So I set a plan for myself, and all I had to do was execute it. You know, I started putting in extra work once COVID hit because the football lift stopped, but me and my friend were able to talk to the Planet Fitness people, and you know, they ended up letting us in before we got our memberships, and we started doing extra work there. And then it was really just that, like, that drive of like, yo, no one else that we know is really working like this. So we're basically just bound to set ourselves apart when we come back, which we very much did, you know. But like, that whole mindset was just the fact that like, yo, I wasn't gonna give up. Like, yo, low key, and this is perfect that I'm bringing this up because this is the type of mindset I'm starting to get into with these videos. And, you know, since I'm saying this from a standpoint that I've already succeeded and still working on, you know, it's always gonna be a lifestyle. Really, if you want anything to work out for you, just incorporate it into your lifestyle. But it got to the point where, like, I was working out and I knew that I was gonna get my body to look good to where I didn't even care about anything outside. Whether people told me to go to the gym, told me to do this workout, or, you know, told me not to go to the gym. Like, even it got to a point where I would work out every single goddamn day. Like I had no rest day. I would work out every single day. And I'm not telling you have to do that. That's just how obsessed I got with it. That's why I tell you, you gotta fall in love with your craft and you'll let the work motivate you. But I was working every single goddamn day, and I was like, you know, the results are gonna come the more I stay consistent. And then, you know, I had family members and my mom specifically saying, it won't hurt you to miss a day. I get what you're saying, but I have a goal in mind. I look at that as like, oh, I could take a day off, or I could take that day to get closer to that goal. And I never gave up on that goal, and now I'm at a point where I'm pretty satisfied with how I look. You know, you could always work to look better. You know, right now I'm trying to work on more mass, but back to the person's comment specifically about being skinny. We definitely did have the same build. You guys would see from the thumbnail that I was definitely a skinny kid. All it really took was, you know, that strong desire to get fit and lean, the consistency, persistence to just keep going at my goal, and patience, because I wasn't really too worried about the results. I would always make like fail-safe plans, and that's kind of like just how I used to do everything. To be like, so if I do it like this and then I check, there's no way I'm not gonna see results, because that's just how things work. So yeah, once I got in that mindset, I was like, all right, it's just a matter of time. Once you get to that point, it's just like, you know what you want to do, you know you're gonna execute that plan. The biggest thing is not giving up, because then you kill the consistency that's gonna carry you. What did I say in that consistency video? It's all about compounding, and the number one rule of compounding is to not unnecessarily stop compounding. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I can give you on my perspective on how I got to where I was. I mean, I don't really look at it as too special, because it's really just how I live my life. So to me, when I talk about this, it's like I'm just telling you about how I live my life, which I guess that kind of was what you were asking for. I'm not the type of person to like put you on a plan. I'm just really like, my way of thinking of helping people is to just tell them like pieces of information that they could take and apply for themselves. But with this, the biggest thing to be known is that you have to actually apply yourself. I could say consistency again, but I'm not about to kill you guys with that word. You could take all the lessons in the world. If you're not applying anything that you're learning, you'll never gain experience and you'll never make anything happen. I talk about how that's true in my life. But it's gonna be a little long video. I didn't really know how I wanted to exactly do this video, because it's not the same first time I ever responded. Hopefully when you see that like I was skinny as hell, you'll be inspired to be like, hey, I just have to, you know, listen to what this dude says about staying consistent, persistent, disciplined, you know, following the goal you set for yourself and executing that plan and not giving up. That's gonna get you to wherever you want to be. So, you know, I guess it's my social proof, you know, my mindset that got me to one area I succeeded, the physical appearance. So don't think that, you know, you're just gonna get it. But I started looking fit after about like 2 years. So it's not like it's gonna take 5 years. It's just really how much you put it into practice over and over and over and over and over. I don't even have to say it. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Definitely mellow vibe, this one, you know. I was kind of very slow getting up today. Day 18. Don't give up and execute your plan, and you'll be good. I love you guys. don't forget to love yourselves, because that's the most important part. If I never loved myself, I wouldn't care about how I look like and how I perform. So anyways, you guys have an amazing day. Go enjoy this beautiful opportunity to go outside. We're not outside because we don't have the mics, but you best believe after I end this video, I'll be stepping outside and taking this opportunity to become a better person. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.